toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Week 6 of the college football season and our EA Sports college football coverage continues with what ought to be a great one. It's the Utah Utes and the Cougars. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Utes head coach before the game. Guys, he told me that his quarterback deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Not only has he taken care of the ball and done a great job through the passing attack, he is devastating in the rushing game. He's been unstoppable this season in the red zone, a true dual-threat quarterback. I'll keep you posted on how he continues to rise in that Heisman conversation. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Cougars offense will have the opening possession of the game. And here are the guys who make it go. Just an outstanding offensive line.
I think in college football, games are still won and lost in the trenches, David. And we are looking at one of the great offensive lines today in college football. They know every single...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He'll try to take it back. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Utes!
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make them punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Working that left side. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Cougars are in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, and on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays, because you know, what do you know in the Big 12? There's always going to be a lot of scoring, right? And they've come up short, but I think as you find yourself throughout the season, you got to realize, I got to build those confidence. I got to make those plays. And once you do...
There he goes! And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Timeout call by the Utes. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Handoff to the lone back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. This drive facing a little adversity now after that last play. It's 2nd and 20. Back to pass. Rushes on him. He's got it. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have 1 left. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Utah Utes offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And out to lead this offense is Devin Dampier. And they'll be looking to him to keep this offense on track.
And honestly, this is the kind of game, if you're a quarterback, you're thinking, I am going to stat it up, and this is a potential Heisman Trophy resume builder for me. Going up against a defense like this, David, that obviously has had a lot of struggles. They've had some inexperience. They've had injuries. Whatever it is, they give up too many big plays thrown against the pass. And this quarterback, you know that he is excited about this opportunity.
Yeah, I think the only way you can say, hey, maybe this is a game, maybe when they watched the tape it was so bad that they got a little bit overconfident and didn't prepare the way they need to. This is not a matchup where the defense feels good. Like, they're not going, oh, yeah, I like my wide receiver matchups out wide, or I like the way I match up in the box. So how do they hide some of that and maybe find something that works today to slow down this high-powered offense?
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll send the tight end in motion. Motion from the wideout. Just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Dampier. It's complete on the right side. Caught, and he's got room. Touchdown, Utah! He got a step and just dusted the field. That's the first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Finding an escape route. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. just feeds the running back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll try to run for it. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. From the gun, give on the inside. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. There's some room. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Cougars are flying down the field. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Find some room. Touchdown, Utes. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job of making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Fires to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Griffin. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Unloads it left. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Wants to adjust the pattern. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Spins away from the defender. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Fires to the middle. Finds the big tight end. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! Getting set for the point after.
And this offense right now, they are doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Direct snap. Finds his man. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Back has it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cougar! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. He'll start the return inside his 5. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. And they've gotten a superb performance from their senior quarterback. They've been playing pitch and catch at an elite level, and there have been no answers defensively. Goes to the option. They'll start on the ground with Wayshawn Parker. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Pulls it on the option. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and runs it again. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the lone running back. Might have a chance. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Cougars come to the line in the hurry-up. On the ground with the counter. Touchdown, Cougars! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. And this senior really has command of the entire attack right now. The passing game absolutely firing on all cylinders. And best of all, they've protected the football. Complete. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Quick release on the RPO. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Off-play action. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
They'll go to the ground. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, go.
The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Here's a heat. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play. And the Cougars want to move quickly. Looking for a man. It's Lay. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, the defense...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, looking to pass. Right on the money. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Now the Utes take a timeout, and they don't have any more left. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Going for the marker on the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
He'll pull it down and run. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. He splits the uprights. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
On the move from inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book. 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Kansas taking on the number 7 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And it's the Jayhawks able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
They'll run play action. Punts it out of the air. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Here's a give to Parker. Fighting off the defender. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Got his man. Turning it on. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the first.
And the Utes look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds a man in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
The Utes come to the line with a fresh in the passing game. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Handoff for Parker. Could be an out. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not touchdown, Utes! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. He lobs one high down the left side. That ball is caught. One hand grab. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Cougars want to pick up the tempo. Looking for a man. It's Lay. Unleashes to the end zone. Grabs it. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Cougars. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly roll.
Down here here on the Utah sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Parker. On the move is the 30. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. And the Utes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Makes the catch. There's a crease. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
And sometimes offenses, man, they get caught up with numbers and they need to do so many runs, so many passes. I like when you just trust your quarterback. Like back-to-back explosive passing plays. Let him do his thing. Let him drop back, read the defense.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Really nice run there, and you've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the third quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football because he's looking really good.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Neutral zone is on that infraction. Defense.
Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. Much more manageable situation for this offense after the penalty. It's 2nd and 6. Quick release by the QB. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
Man, just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense going right down the field in 6 plays and now set up for 1st and goal.
The Utes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Here's Parker. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Utah!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Number 17, set to kick it off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Cougars moving quickly to the line. He's got it again. Pulled down for the tackle. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's late. Fires left. Got a man, it's Parker. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cougars have their offense in high gear.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
That last sack got them behind this, maybe a crease. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Seventh play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. A 50-50 ball, and he just out-fought the defender and made the catch. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. If they can pay off this third and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be fourth down. A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on fourth and goal. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. The option, he'll keep it. Breaks into the open. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Utes! And the pummeling has started. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And that is an outstanding effort offensively to score again. But what's been going on with the tackling defensively? That's been the biggest issue. Sometimes football just comes down to fundamentals or lack thereof. And that's been the case defensively. Just not able to wrap up and get these offensive players onto the ground. 2 huge broken tackles on that long explosive play. And that's been the story for this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it way down the field. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Cougars want to crank the tempo.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, 4th quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Back to throw. It's Lay. Hauls it in. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Cougars trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's the pressure. And it's a sack.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do.
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. Looking to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it just. Look it all the way in. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.